from the Hartford Mountain Orange Energy Commission. That's all right.
Yes, okay.
And we've been in business since 2007, working with the residents, businesses, and government in Hartford to promote energy conservation, improve efficiency, and increase the use of renewables, like many of the other groups who have spoken to you tonight. And we appreciate that you're in a position, in a very special state, to make signature advances in dealing with the emergency of climate change. We appreciate the work. I wanted to tell you a few quick stories. One of our most productive projects in the 5 years that we've been around was to turn out 20% of our $100,000 a year streetlights and to replace the remainder with LEDs. So we had a net savings annually of $72,000 a year, and we reduced our electrical use in that setting by 72%. Great new capacity for the grid. But I want you to notice that this was something we were able to do only with safety advice from the Regional Planning Commission and with the very substantial rebates provided by Efficiency Vermont. Barring the rebates and their can-do attitude and their helpful support, this project would likely never have happened. We could not have served as a model for the rest of Vermont and municipalities throughout the country. Another thing I'd like to tell you about that project is that it took us 3 years to do it. We are a dedicated group. We're reasonably intelligent, but on-the-job training takes a long time. Think how much faster this could have been done if we had an expert to help advise us on bringing this project to fruition. And I think that as you consider how Vermont is going to lead the way in reducing our thermal energy use and our electrical energy use, you might want to consider strongly the support of energy experts to serve as consultants to municipalities who are doing these projects. Building energy efficiency, as you've heard from other groups, have been a harder nut to crack. After 3 years of trying, we're only now able, with town funding, to commission energy audits of our town buildings so that we can design shovel-ready projects to have ready for odd bits of funding that might become available to us. How much faster we could staunch the flow of energy out our windows if we had significant savings and rebates available to us. And as you know, the savings from the projects would improve year on year and make the town much more financially resilient. Lastly, we've implemented PACE, and we really appreciate Efficiency Vermont's centralization of the financial infrastructure. But the money's been slow to non-existent yet in coming, and the funding mechanism is unfamiliar to most residents, and it's not a program that seems to be taking off. We believe that the provision of direct rebates to the homeowners would be a much more effective way of accomplishing energy use reduction in our very heat inefficient energy stock. One final comment, you know that the burden of our heat and electricity inefficient homes falls disproportionately on those who are least able to pay for it. This is a social justice issue as well as a climate issue. And we thank you very much for your attention to our efforts.
Thank you.